The Associate in Arts and Science degree is the most general transferable degree offered at Bellevue College. By virtue of its general nature, you can use this degree to prepare to transfer into nearly any major. Upon completion, you will have earned 90 credit hours, half of the credits required to graduate with a bachelor's degree. You will also fulfill general education requirements required for all majors and completing your freshman and sophomore years, possibly transferring as a junior. To view the Associate in Arts and Science Direct Transfer worksheet, you can go to bellevuecollege.edu. Then go to Campus Resources, Academic Advising, and Degree Worksheets. Then click on Transferable Degrees. We will be talking about the Associate in Arts Direct Transfer Agreement. Before we go through the degree requirements, it is very important to understand the notes and conditions. It is your responsibility to know these. This is telling you that a course cannot be used towards more than one distribution area. Additionally, bolded courses are shared by two departments. They are called cross-listed courses. They can only count once for credit. Also, you cannot get a P grade in written communications, QSR, humanities, social science, and natural sciences. Universities might have additional admissions requirements. The following are requirements for graduating with the AAS-DTA. The degree has what we call distributions. These distributions are general education courses required for all majors. There is written communications, intermediate algebra proficiency, quantitative symbolic reasoning, humanities, social sciences, natural sciences, and electives. For the written communications distribution, there are two parts. You'll want to complete English 101 and then either English 201 or one of these courses. There are three ways to fulfill the intermediate algebra proficiency requirement. You can either demonstrate that you have completed 3 years of high school math up through second year algebra in high school, or you can take Math 99 or Math 107 with a grade C or above, or you can take one of these highlighted math courses. Math, which is also known as quantitative symbolic reasoning, can be fulfilled by choosing from one of the following: Math 107, 130, 131, etc., Business Administration 240, Computer Science 210, Philosophy 106 or 115, or Programming 110. When selecting your math class, it is very important to work with an advisor to know which one will be the best option for you. Humanities, you will need to complete 15 credit hours. This is generally 3 classes, selecting from 3 different subjects. For example, you could take 1 Communication Studies class, 1 American Studies class, and 1 single foreign language. Social science works like the humanities. Again, when selecting courses, make sure you are choosing classes from 3 different subjects. Some social sciences and humanities work in both areas. These can be applied to either humanities or social sciences, such as History 101. However, one class cannot be used in both distributions. Natural science classes work similar to social sciences and humanities. You will choose 3 different subjects. One of these courses must include a lab. The science lab that includes a lab are indicated by the letter L next to them. You will need 30 credits of electives. There are 2 types of electives: transferable and restricted electives. Transferable electives can be any class that is found on the worksheet. For example, if you took more than 1 Spanish class, the first Spanish class would count towards humanities, while the second would count towards an elective. Restricted electives are any college-level class you could take, regardless if it is found on this worksheet. You can take up to 15 credit hours of restricted electives. Some restricted electives will only transfer upon completion of this degree to a 4-year college or a university. Thus, it is very important to work with an advisor when selecting these courses. You'll want to make sure you fulfill the culture diversity requirement. These courses usually count towards your humanities or social sciences. By selecting courses from this list, you will fulfill this requirement. If you select from the first group, you will only need to take 1 class to fulfill the requirement. If you select from the second group, you will need to select 2 courses. By completing these requirements, you should have fulfilled 90 credit hours, earning an Associate of Arts and Science Direct Transfer degree. While completion of this degree does not guarantee admissions to your selected university or major, with careful planning, this degree can meet university and admissions and major program prerequisites. To answer questions about which classes are best suited for you in your transfer university and major, schedule an appointment with an academic advisor. Call 425-564-2212 or stop by our office on the 2nd floor of the Student Service Buildings. For more transfer information, please visit the transfer website at bellevuecollege.edu bellevue.edu/advising/transfer. It is very important to meet with an admissions counselor as soon as possible. Check out the quarterly schedule to see when your university will be on campus.